Welcome back on the program. Good morning, Abuja. Yes, and we've been having a wonderful time so far. And it's time to take some very, very interesting perspective from the police desk to understand what's happening security-wise in our dear capital city. That is the FCT, Abuja, Nigeria. And luckily, I'm joined by the PPRO herself, and she's here in the studio. It's a pleasure having you on the program.
Thank you for having me again.
Yes, you know, the uniform, the Nigerian police uniform, is a very beautiful uniform, especially the blue one. And then you make it look extra special. I understand now why you are the PPRO, you are the face of the station of the police here in the FCT. But beyond being the face, there are responsibilities that you're tasked with. And one of those responsibilities has to do with how you portray the police to the society and the feedback you get from them. Let's understand what this relationship like. Let's just give us a general overview of what it is like for you in relating with residents of the FCT.
Well, residents of FCT, we are cool. We've been working very perfectly well.
Okay.
We've been cooperating with the police, and for some time in the past we have issues with people trusting the police, but now I can see that because of the working relationship and the community policy scheme that we've been doing, we've been getting a good relationship with members of the policy public in terms of calling us, reporting incidences, and most especially calling me at odd hours and reporting incidences and giving us credible information that I think within the FCT, I say kudos to the residents. They've been cooperating.
Amazing, amazing. We are good people here in the capital city of Abuja, and of course, we always share information with the police because we like safety, we like security. We see each other as complementing each other, the police and the public. It's a symbiotic relationship. Security reports for the week under review. What was it like? Did we have any major incidents?
Well, you can see me smiling, and that is to tell you that the security situation within the FCT, the week under review is relatively calm. Last week we had the big protest,
Yes.
NLC protest, and we got a lot of commendation basically from the proactiveness of the Commissioner of Police, CP Haruna Garba. He was very proactive with his deployment, and police were very professional in discharging their duties. I gathered that from the commendations that we received from the command, from members of the public, and that comes with the kind of cooperation and we've been enjoying with members of the public. And I say kudos to the Commissioner of Police, and also kudos to the Inspector General of Police for their proactive deployment, and also kudos to the residents for behaving, for being law-abiding. Let me say that they're being
Yes.
law-abiding. So the week under review, honestly, is relatively calm, and there is no cause for alarm for now.
Wonderful. Residents of the capital city here, Abuja, are well behaved. We are law upholders. We are not law breakers. There might be challenges here and there, but generally, I think kudos to us all. If you're watching and you're one of us, kudos to you. We behaved ourselves. Let's keep behaving ourselves. Now, Piero, there's something that we must discuss, and it's very important. You know, Abuja is a very beautiful city, and it's still a developing city. It's not yet at the level that the master plan and all the people who dreamt of the city expect it to be at. However, uh, we have some very nice places. Like when you drive around the city and you visit places like Asokoro, you go to Baitama, parts of Utako, and all of those places, you're amazed. And then we have the area councils from Kuje to Gwagwalada to Buari and the rest, Kubwa and all of that. Still, there are places that are indigenous, and it's like some of these places have been taken over by criminal elements. Some people like to describe them as slums. I say no, they are not slums, because if you see slums in places like Lagos and the rest, you say no, these are city in here in Abuja. However, these places, many reports suggest that these are the places where criminals come out from. Let's hear your approach to policing these places. What has it been like?
Well, those places, we've been working with the FCT, Development Command and Control. And
Yes.
also we have these joint tax forces that we use to go to these places because the criminal activities there are being the security, they are being a threat to the security situation within the FCT. So the Commissioner of Police has been on his on the DPOs and all the officers. They've been conducting raiding. Like now, it's a constant raiding every day. Every DPO must conduct a raid within his jurisdictions, and
Wonderful.
those areas are involved. And the shanties, we've been destroying those shanties. The command and development command and control, we've been working with them. If you watch our program on NTA every Wednesday, this was part of our discussion. You in the background report, you see the activities of the command and control destroying those places. And we've been working with their communities,
Yes.
and people live there.
Yes.
So the traditional heads there, we've been working with them, and there was this location, Gishiri, that was a problem, and they gave us information. We had intelligence, and the DPO Mapuchi raided that area, and those criminals that were giving them issues there, we were able to raid them, and we charged them to court, and they had a little peace there, and we even got a letter of commendation to the command for our proactive actions that were taken. So these are part of what we keep saying, that members of the public, those who live within those areas, you are the one living in this area. You know the strange faces around this place. You know the strange activities. If you are cooperating and working with the police, definitely these criminals will definitely be wiped out. So
That is
we're
very
doing a
true.
lot, and we've been destroying those shanties where necessary.
Okay. Well, you heard it from the PPRO herself. You know that the task of having a safe society is not just the task that is entrusted to the police alone. It takes all of us. We all have a role to play. There's something we can do. There's something we should do. Basically, if you see something, say something. And it's on that advisory note that we're taking the advice from the PPRO. How should residents behave as regards security this week?
Uh, they've been doing great. They've been
Yes.
working with us, and it's always numbers are out there. The command numbers are out there, and they will be displayed on the screen. On this program, also, you get those numbers. Please call when you notice any strange movements, and be conscious of your environment. And also, most importantly, some people are using the command numbers, making posts. Please, any post that is not from the right authority, if the post is from the police, it carries my name and my signature. So ignore any other post that is not coming from us. And even if he has our numbers, because our numbers are everywhere, so they use it, and just to create panic, please ignore those numbers. But call us when you have credible, and give us this information timely, and we will act.
Beautiful, beautiful. It's good to know that with the right information, the police is ready to swing into action. And like the PRO just said, it's also important to be wary of fake news. There are lots of people out there who are hell-bent on stabilizing this very amiable peace that we are enjoying. So they create all this news and push it out there. It's fake. Verify the news. If you see something that says it's from the FCT Police Command, the numbers are there. You can call and verify yourself before you push that news. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. Where you go wrong, the law will definitely catch up with you. It's been wonderful speaking with you, Piero. Thank you too for coming on the program. So we'll go take a short break, and when we come back, good morning, Abuja. Remember, this is Good Morning, Abuja.